Horatio Schowerman, born 1840 and died 1935. Buried in the Red Hook Methodist Cemetery on the west side to the southwest of the near plot. Also known as Horatio Sherman, this veteran of the Civil War lived to 95 years of age. He was interviewed for an article in the Rhinebeck Gazette, published on the 16th of August, 1920, which frustratingly leaves out many details that a modern researcher would love to know. However, what was recorded is a profile of an aged local veteran who had an interesting life. Born in 1840 to William Schowerman and Eve Funk of Red Hook, Schowerman left home at 10 years of age, just after he was listed with his family in the 1850 census to make his own way in the world. He told the Gazette interviewer that he had not spent one day in school. "My people was poor and they had to pay schooling in that time. Poor people couldn't go to school for nothing like they do now," Schowerman said. He worked for Alvy Kuhn for 28 years, and when he was interviewed at 86, he was gardening for Will O'Cock. He said he was too feeble to walk himself home, and he had Will give him a ride. "My head pains me, and I've got rheumatiz the worst way," he admitted. He married Catherine Redder, who died March 3, 1914, at age 83. After she was gone, Schowerman said that he wasn't ashamed to make his own meals, living with his bachelor son, George L. Sherman. In 1920, they were both enumerated on East Market Street in Red Hook as farm laborers. Horatio Schowerman enlisted on August 3, 1864, while residing in Fishkill. He was 24 years old. He was in Company F of the 150th New York Infantry, participated in Sherman's March to the Sea, and mustered out after 1 year at the close of the war on June 8, 1865. The Gazette did not record any details of the battle other than what he had to say, with the reporter attempting to recreate his informal speech about the marching and the food. "We drew 7 days' rations, and we didn't draw them again for 67 days. We marched 90 miles for 4 weeks once, without hardly a chance to get something to eat. And then when we come home, he was there to Raleigh, and they gave us 18 days' rations to make Richmond, and we made Washington in 18 days. We hoofed it every step from Raleigh to Washington." It seems Schowerman left Red Hook in the fall of 1920 to live with his son George in the Rondout section of Kingston across the river. He died in 1935 and is buried next to his wife, Catherine Sherman, and his brother Alan Schowerman, who also served in the same company in the Civil War.